Hello, peoples of the internet. Today we are going to be talking about a very important topic, and that topic is, as you can tell by my wonderful computer monitor behind me, we are going to be talking about woke Bud Light. And this monitor wouldn't connect to my computer, so if you guys can just pretend that a picture of Kid Rock is there. I'm going to be covering this monitor most of the video, but when you see a little corner of it, just imagine Kid Rock's forehead peeking out there or something. Technical difficulties aside, what happened? Bud Light recently made a controversial ad where they advertised their beer. Now, you hear controversial and you think, what do? Do they kill a puppy? Or exploit children in the third world? Or say the N-word? No. Way worse than that. Way worse than all of that. They had a trans person. Basically, the ad is Dylan Mullaney, who is a very popular trans woman, and some people had some reactions to it, including Kid Rock. So I just wanted to take a look at what my wonderful favorite music artist, Kid Rock, has to say about the new woke Bud Light.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
He's holding back tears. He's literally holding back tears. I appreciate the yellow and orange skin look to show support for fellow people with liver damage. Showing he's a true alcoholic beer drinker. He knows what he's talking about.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be.
You can't be a true beer enjoyer without some liver damage.
Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
America! No! My woke beer turned off! Come back! There we go. It's back. The woke beer is back. The blood of my enemies runs thick.
Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Holding back tears. Holding back tears. What has become of our world? First, they take Dr. Seuss. Then they gender neutral My Potato Heads. Then they unsexify the M&Ms. I want my sexy M&Ms.
The green M&M, you will notice, is no longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers. Leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule. The other big change is that the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress. M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. They've won. The orange M&M will, quote, acknowledge and embrace his anxiety. And actually, if you look at him, the orange M&M does appear very anxious. Maybe he doesn't like all the ugly new shoes he sees around him. Maybe he liked the sexy boots.
I can't even jerk off to M&Ms anymore, guys, okay? What has society become? I remember the days when I could watch my Dr. Seuss episodes in peace while eating M&Ms, drinking Bud Light, and playing with my man, Mr. Potato Head, but I can't do that anymore. I can't even come into my bag of M&Ms after I play with my male Potato Head, okay? What is this world? You know, I actually haven't seen the ad that they're talking about. The Dylan Mulvaney ad. Let's go look it up. Is it Dylan Mulvaney, not Mulaney? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Okay, I'm not finishing that. Alright. The ad's pretty cringe. I'll give that. The ad is pretty cringe. It's a little bit overacted. Just a wee bit overacted. But so is shooting the Bud Light. So while I was looking up the Dylan Mulvaney ad, I did find a reaction to it that looks funny. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but let's see some other reaction to this wonderful kerfuffle.
I'm not looking at the numbers, but there is no way in hell that the Bud Light demographic numbers returned.
I hate these type of podcasts. Holy shit! I hate how they like make like the backdrops like make it seem like it's like a man cave or whatever, but it's like a set. I hate it. I hate these so much.
A net positive for having Dylan Mulvaney as your...
Okay, is it Dylan Mulvaney? Did he say it wrong more incorrectly than I did? Or am I just like saying it continuously incorrect? You know, I don't trust this guy and his pronunciation.
As your sponsor, celebrating a biological male and 365 days of girlhood with Bud Light putting Dylan Mulvaney on a can.
Hi. Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has...
I did see this ad. I did see this part of their ad campaign. All right. Dylan's a little cringe. Dylan overacts and has that like constant smile of like, who has that? Who does Dylan act like? That kind of like, yeah, like the fake smile. Dylan's cringe, but no one would care how cringe Dylan is if Dylan wasn't a trans woman. It has nothing to do with cringeness. It has to do with Dylan being a trans woman. And that's all. That's all they care about. So just ignore the cringeness just for a little bit. And understand that's not the point of this.
It has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya! Cheers! Go team! Whatever team you love, I love.
I'm exaggerating. That wasn't that bad. That was just the average sports joke, but no, it wasn't bad at all.
I can't drink it anymore. Dylan Mulvaney, sponsored by Bud Light.
Wait, you were drinking Bud Light before? I can't drink toilet water because I don't drink toilet water. If a trans woman started drinking toilet water, I wouldn't be like, yes, this is the final reason why I will stop drinking toilet water. That's your best reason to not drink Bud Light, honestly. As a German, as a pure-blooded German, probably shouldn't say pure-blooded German, I already hated Bud Light.
I really want to make a joke right now. I could really make a hilarious joke, but I'm not going to, because I'm legitimately pissed off at this.
I'm gonna make a joke, but I'm not going. It was gonna be really funny, guys. Trust me. My joke was gonna be hilarious, but I'm not making it out of principle. My girlfriend goes to a school in Canada, of making jokes.
It's like the NHL. And look, do I care that Dylan Mulvaney thinks he's a girl? Deep down, no, not really. But I don't support it. And now you're putting it...
Okay, I'm pausing this video too much. But he obviously cares a lot. He obviously cares a lot. If you don't care, you wouldn't be making a video about it. Now, I'm not gonna be dishonest and lie. I absolutely care about Kid Rock shooting a bunch of Bud Lights. I care a lot about it because it's funny to me. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't care about it. It is extremely important to me. I'm gonna make fun of the fact that it's important to me because it's stupid that it is. But it is very important to me because I'm an honest person that is honest about my priorities. I'm not even laughing because of this guy. I'm still laughing of the image, the mental image of Kid Rock literally brought to like the verge of tears because Bud Light is gay now. Why am I settings? Go away settings. We want to fully enjoy the image of gay Bud Light.
On a beer that, let me tell you something, Bud Light. Again, I'm not in these board meetings. I'm not sitting by the computer crunching the numbers, but I'm pretty sure most of your demographic probably doesn't err on the same line of thinking than Dylan Mulvaney does. Okay? And you know what? If Dylan makes sense...
I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm already bored. Let's go watch another one. Another person reacting to it.
Okay, if you don't know why I'm doing this, you might want to Google it. I never thought this was going to happen. Out with the Bud Light, in with the Coors Light.
I don't get why they do this. Do they realize that they have already bought that Bud Light? They have already supported the business? Bud Light doesn't care what you do with their Bud Light once you buy it. You have already given them your money. But anyways, throw out your Bud Light.
You might want to figure out...
Like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna, like, shoot it? Blow it up? Like, I don't know, shove it up his ass or something? I'm curious. I'm excited.
If you want to do the same...
Giant truck. This guy's, like... rich conservative that has giant truck and big house in the middle of nowhere. About the stereotype.
This is where it now belongs.
Is he gonna, like, light it on fire at least?
In the garbage.
Is he just throwing it away? I was so excited for what he was gonna do. Kid Rock at least shot it. That was exciting. Is he literally just throwing it away? He's really showing them. Throwing away their product that he already bought. Showing them good.
Like I said, if you don't know, you should probably Google it.
He replaced woke beer with more woke beer. Whoever edited that is fantastic. I give credit. Alrighty, I am back from work, all greasy and sweaty and disgusting because I had to run like 25 miles in 95-degree weather. Not fun. Now you guys can guess what I do for work based on that information. Guess in the comment what I do for work, and I will heart your comment if you guess correctly. Give me engagement. Give me engagement. Give me engagement. Give me... On a small break that I had during work, I pulled up some more videos about the whole woke beer debacle, and I wanted to go look at those because 2 out of the 3 videos we looked at were kind of boring and lame. The only interesting one being Kid Cudi. Not Kid Cudi. The only interesting one being Kid Rock. Entertainer of our generation. So yeah, let's go take a look at them.
Real American heroes.
Today we salute you, former Budweiser drinkers of America. Together, you've sworn to never drink another drop of Bud Light or any other beer from Anheuser-Busch.
Ancient history.
Sure, it might taste like piss from a hamster, but it
I was
gave
doing it
us
from
a
the
cheap
forehead.
buzz.
I was doing it from the forehead, not from the chest. Okay. I was trying to double salute, fucking dual wield patrioticness, okay? Don't clip that. We gotta rewatch it now.
Real American heroes.
Today, we salute you, former Budweiser drinkers of America. Together, you've sworn to never drink another drop of Bud Light or any other beer from Anheuser-Busch.
Ancient history.
Sure, it might taste like piss from a hamster, but it gave us a cheap buzz. And a cheap buzz is...
Okay. Of course, it's a guy with like a $50,000 truck that gets like 5 miles a gallon with the username like Lone Wolf with a bunch of numbers after it. I'm pouring out his piss water. I'm pretty sure that's what every single one of the videos is going to be like.
Hey Budweiser, I've been drinking your beer for probably 35 plus years. Not anymore. Y'all screwed up.
Yeah, again, the username thing was so correct. His username is Sporty Life with a bunch of numbers after it. I'm just spot on with my predictions. What can I say? Also, he replaced gay beer with more gay beer. I'm very proud of him. By the way, I'm wearing the beanie to cover up my hair so I look less gross than I actually am because you can't see the top of my head.
Look at the top of his head.
They're literally the same person. They're literally the same person, except for like one's like 50 pounds heavier. Beer Wars, Return of the Clones.
Words are really necessary about what's happening right now. But for Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light, all Bud products, if you know me, you know how many of these get refilled in my fridge every week.
They don't know you, and they don't care about you. I'm sorry to say. I know it hurts when your favorite corporate daddy doesn't care about you, but I'm sorry to alert you. They don't.
But today, they go down the drain. And of course, would be my choice.
Come on, he missed such a good opportunity. If you would have said they go down the drain and Coors goes down my gullet, that would have been so much better. Like, infinitely better. But no, he missed the opportunity. Not a true entertainer like Kid Rock.
Hope you're proud, Bud Light.
Yeah.
Hope it pays off for you in the long run.
Is that his wife in the background? Hey honey, the beer is woke. Can you help me record a tic-tac for the kids to show them what their wokeness is doing?
But when you go woke, go broke.
Yes.
Cheers to you.
Yes. When you go woke, you go broke. It's a good one, babe.
That's a good one, babe. As an awful joke teller myself, I know what that's a good one, babe means. And it's not what your significant other says when they think it's actually a good one.
When you go woke, you go broke. It's a good one, babe.
Is he gonna slowly pour every single one of those in?
What a shame.
Yes, he is. Holy shit, that goes on way too long. I'm
Cheers.
skipping that. Understand what repetitive content is.
I just want to jump on the bandwagon.
Okay, that's just a younger version of the last two videos. See, I understand what repetitive content is, and I'm going to proceed to not watch the same video from almost exactly the same person 10 times over and skip this video.
I'm just curious.
Oh, there's a woman version of them. I'm gonna skip that one too.
I'm not sure.
Okay, like... I didn't plan this, okay? I literally just looked at the hashtag boycott Bud Light, and I'm just watching the videos that show up. This wasn't planned. They are naturally exactly the same person. Okay, this one actually looks good. This one actually looks good. My man has been waiting years to find an excuse to take a video of himself in his wife's bra. Wait, no, that's probably not even his wife's bra. It still has the tag on it. My man literally went out to like Ross and bought a bra. Like I said, you don't need an excuse to do it. As a true believer in freedom, I think that you should be able to go out whenever you want to Ross and buy a bra and post a video of yourself wearing that bra. Okay? You don't need an excuse. Hello, babe.
Hi.
Are you naked?
I fully have pants on. What do you need?
Oh, well, there's a light in the way. I only saw your top.
Mm-hmm.
You are shirtless.
Yeah.
Now, if I only see your top and see you're shirtless, you think it is wrong for me to assume that you're naked?
I didn't say it was wrong. I just said it was dumb. Okay? I love you.
I love you. Babe, look. So, you know like the Bud Light thing?
I think so.
Like the woke Bud Light?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at TikToks from the woke Bud Light, and this guy... He's been looking for an excuse to make a video about himself wearing a bra for so long. He finally found an excuse. As a true believer in freedom, I believe that you don't need an excuse to go out to Ross and buy yourself a bra and record a video in it. Go get him, King. Go get him whenever you want. It's okay. I don't shame. No way. No way. Holy shit. Someone already made an anti-woke beer and an anti-woke beer ad. Holy shit, it's happening already.
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use. That's why I created Conservative Dad's Ultra Right 100% woke-free beer. As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. But the last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know.
Someone tell me this is an SNL skit. Someone please tell me. Tell me it's an SNL skit. Tell me it's fake, please.
What beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
He pointed the bat at me, guys. Oh no, I'm scared. This man made a woke beer brand and professional video faster than I could make a response video to people getting upset about the Bud Light woke controversy. Granted, I have multiple jobs, school, and I'm depressed as shit. My main camera died and I am way too lazy to charge it right now. Capitalism is amazing. Innovation. Capitalism breeds innovation. This man made an entire branded beer, professional ad, and marketing campaign before I could post a single reaction video to the woke beer controversy. You know, I gotta give capitalism one thing. It is efficient. It is efficient. And I've been busy playing Overwatch. Yeah, I got my support finally to Grandmaster. I am top 500 in support in Overwatch, finally. I was top 500 on DPS, I finally got on support. Be proud of me, it was worth my hours of time. But yeah, I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. We do not ship to the following states: Alaska, Arkansas, Delaware, Hawaii, Mississippi, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Utah. He doesn't ship to my state, guys. I can't get ultra right beer. I'm literally pissing and crying right now. Conservative Dads Ultra Right 100% woke free American beer. Made in the USA. For a USA fan, you really don't know what the flag looks like. Must say. Let me real quick show a clip that I made while driving to work. It's important, okay? So I'm on my way to work now because I couldn't be late to work for like a video on woke beer. And there's something that I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention is you have the people constantly being like, go woke, go broke, go woke, go broke, go woke, go broke, go woke, go broke. And it's total cope. Hey, that rhymed. Maybe I am the new Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss is woke now, it's me. But yeah, it is total cope because the thing is, these corporations really don't care about pushing any sort of agenda. They only care about maximizing their profits. That's literally what their job is. They don't care about gay people. They don't care about trans people. They don't care about black people. It's only to push their profits forward. And when the majority of the population for these very big companies are pro-trans, which if you look at polls, the majority of the population are trans. If the majority of, not the majority of the population are not trans, it's working. They're all trans now, but no. If the majority of the population support trans people, and the majority of the population support black people, and stuff like that, these corporations are going to make advertisements that are pro whatever group the majority of the population support the rights for. That's just how they work. And if it really was like the go woke, go broke, you can look at like Nike. They said Nike's gonna fail and go broke, but no, Nike's been doing very well. Ever since like the whole Colin Kaepernick campaign and all that stuff, Nike's been popping off. It's not go woke, go broke. I wanted to say that, one, because they're stupid and to make fun of the go woke, go broke crowd, but also to make sure that people understand that these businesses are not doing this because they care. They're doing it because it gets them money. So, but it's also still, it is still a positive thing that they're doing it because it increases like support for the cause. It's still good, but it's like not for good reasons, which is important in our capitalist society. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. I don't know how to end the video now because I'm kind of focused on not crashing my car. I could like pretend to get in a car accident and then just be like, the wokeness got him, and then don't be woke, you'll die. No woking and driving. Oh shit, I had a car accident. Why did I even make this video? I just wanted to say come into a bag of M&Ms. This is why I made this video. I missed the Tucker Carlson thing. And I missed my opportunity then to talk about coming into a bag of M&Ms. So I took the opportunity now. That's why I made this video. No other reason. I'm late for work. For what? For what? Woke Bud Light. That's all. That's why.